Cancer, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. Let's take a look at what is coming towards you, changes you may experience, people you may encounter, and most importantly, the purpose of the situation you're currently going through, what you need to know at this time. For my powerful Cancer, let's go ahead and open up with your supporting energies. I'm going to pull different energy cards here just because you're all different personality types with different life purpose and goals. So let's see what these cards have to reveal, and we're going to also look at the supporting energies as well, the clarifiers. All right, so for Cancer, we are opening up here with the Four of Swords. We also see Temperance coming through along with the Death and Nine of Pentacles. What an interesting energy right off the bat. So the Four of Swords, the supporting energy is showing the Eight of Cups. Okay, Cancer, so this is a reflection of taking time to really think about what is best for you. This is also saying that you're going to need to support some ideas, support some vision or some dreams that you have, because we see there is an energy of walking away. So, you know, you have free will, you can do what you want, but the cards are showing that there is something that you may need to step away from. Step away in order to step up and to like move on or to move up. Because this period here is kind of like you've walked away from this and it's left you in a state of solitude. So we could be seeing you stepping away from a relationship, or stepping away from a job, a situation, a project, or just even stepping, out of the house to kind of, clear your mind. But let's get some clarifiers here for you, Cancer. So, the Eight of Cups, although it may be a little difficult to walk away from this because there's so many cups here. So it's a reflection of a lot of emotions, a lot of invested energy put into this. But ultimately, you know that what you must do and where you are going is going to require you to let go of this because it's no longer serving you. The cups are no longer fulfilling or quenching your thirst, and it's time to kind of move on and seek something much better in this season in your life. All right, Cancer. So we see, oh my gosh, look at this. This is, wow, this is double confirmation. Every time there's a double card, this is definitely double confirmation for you, Cancer. And look at this. This is the Four of Swords, the same card as this. So yeah, the cards are really telling you it's time to detach, okay? It's time to separate and move yourself away from something that is draining you. Now, this is saying this person is stepping away, but this action is showing also a new beginning because this lamb is young. It has kind of like a new perspective and shift in how it sees the world. So we definitely see that for some of you, Cancers, it's almost like I get this idea of you being independent, whether it's you being an independent worker, a contractor, or just being independent in your space right now. It's almost like you are going to enjoy this quiet time because you are going to be left with your own thoughts, your own dreams, your own ideas. This could also be, let's see here. Oh, look at this. Yeah, okay. The Six of Cups. Let me pull one more card here just to clarify. The Daughter of Wands. Okay, yeah. Definitely confirming it is time to start something new here. Cancer. The new path is unfolding, but look at this snake. It is supporting this magical branch, this wand, okay? So although it's young, just like the lamb and like the snake is still kind of like thin, it's young, it's a baby snake, but it has potential to grow, just like this wand energy. So we see a new opportunity is going to be springing up from you detaching from this new situation, right? Because if you weren't available, then you wouldn't be coming across this situation. So sometimes you have to be seen detached or separated in order for something new to come in. And this Six of Cups here is just kind of confirming that it's time to, let go of past, I don't want to say past failures, but some of you are kind of like dwelling on the past, whether it's past situations, past memories, and you may be like recycling that and bringing that up in your mind's eye. But it's time to kind of move on. And while you can be inspired and gain inspiration from the situation, the roots have been planted. So even though you can chop down the tree, the roots are still there. This is all to say, don't discount the memories that you've made or that you developed or the experience that you have gained, okay? That experience is going to help you moving forward. It's going to help you in this journey with the swords. Once you learn how to fight, once you learn how to strengthen your tools, you don't forget that, right? You learn and you apply that moving forward. So some of you just need to know that stepping away and really taking time to be by yourself or to even honor your space is going to be very, very key. So now as we move on to the Temperance and the Chariot, speaking of moving, look at this. We have the Chariot popping up, and then the Temperance here is saying that, everything happens in divine timing and in divine order. Temperance is all about being patient with the process, but also coming across those great rewards. Now, with the Temperance, she's also an indication that sometimes you won't get to the next journey until you finish or you cross the first one. So while you're waiting for something to happen, sometimes you need the next piece or the next puzzle to come into your hand, to come into your lap, so to say, or to come across your path. And that's what we see here with the Daughter of Wands. We see this coming across your path. This opportunity is something that is new to you, but it's still exciting. It's like maybe you've never been in this type of job field, or you never even started this project, or you never even thought about maybe opening a business, but we see like this thought is still new, like this branch is still small too, but it has potential to grow. And if you weren't isolated, I should say, or separating yourself, you would have never been inspired to take that leap. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from influence, okay, to really get a better understanding of who you are, Cancer, and what your needs are and what your wants are. So we see focused intentions are coming in for you, and patiently waiting for something to be revealed is going to help make your decision and your journey a lot easier. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you're definitely Cancer. This is so crazy because we see you're definitely moving on. Okay, you are moving and stepping away from something, especially with this 10 of Swords. Ooh, look at all of these swords going through the bull here. We have all of the swords in the body. So physically, we look at the swords in the mind, mentally, and we also see the sword going through the eyes. So visually, you are separating yourself from where you saw this going, where you saw yourself, physically too. It's like you're detached from this situation physically. You are no longer going to be here. And then mentally, moving on. So although it's painful, okay, this is not to say it's going to be like a walk in the park and there were no, no feelings that were hurt, but this is kind of like a release. Some of you needed this sign. It's like you needed this sign to move on, to move forward. And this is going to be a clear sign. Once you find yourself separated from something, it's almost like a release of freedom for you to move ahead, pursue something else. And that's possibly why we see this Temperance. Some of you were waiting for that sign, waiting for that last thing to kind of fall into your lap, that communication. But I love this Magician card coming in for you because it's showing that from this, you are only going to navigate your path a lot stronger. You are, it's like you're going to be true to your heart's desire. The Magician, you know, he owns who he is. The Magician is all about manifestations and resourcefulness and power, inspired action, and using what you have at your fingertips. So you're going to be influenced by this opportunity, the way you see your quest now, and knowing that there is a path ahead. So it's like almost like you're creating your own path. You are rewriting the books, the chapters here, Cancer. And some of you are also creating, you know, better opportunity for yourself, whether we look at your projects or we look at your financial situation. Now, the supporting energies here, the Five of Wands with the Son of Swords. Okay, looks like there's a lot of ideas that are going to be coming up. A lot of things that you may be interested in. Maybe some of you want to start a business. Maybe some of you want to write a book, be an artist, you know, be your own brand, or maybe even just join a different company, dabble into a different field. Or you have like a lot of ideas. It's like you want to travel, you want to work from home, you know, you want to buy a new car, you want to do so much, right? DIY your home. There's a lot of things that you want to do. And this is great because now you are realizing that, you know what, now that you see this opportunity somewhere else and you may have more time to allow for this better lifestyle, you can create whatever you want. Cancer is like, you can create this ideal life. You can create what it is that you have your eye on. However, this card is also encouraging you to, for now, to stick to one or two plans. If you try to do all five, you may be burnt out and it may lead to confusion, because the Chariot, we're looking at one path for now. Okay. It's nice to have a backup plan. So you can have one plan and then a backup plan if that route doesn't work. But the cards are really encouraging you to, although there's a lot of ideas, the supporting energy with the Son of Swords is saying kind of like pick one. Okay. It's almost like picture the owl grabbing like one wand, because he has like one sword and he is very focused here. Just like the Chariot. Okay. They are very focused in that one direction. So picture what it is that you can see yourself growing in. What are you passionate about? What do you have the skills? Okay. And look at these Four of Swords. Earlier, I just thought of two. When we look at the doubles, those are two. Okay. We see two Four of Swords. So that's confirming that you're going to have choices coming up in your path. But also with the Son of Swords, we see that just focus on the one, okay? Focus on the one and perfect that craft. Put all of your energy into that. Take that risk, take that leap, and go all in, okay? It's kind of like all or nothing with this owl. Like go all in and see where that path takes you. So with the Death and the Five of Pentacles, definitely Cancer, this is saying like, you know, what you thought what you lost, you're going into something better. So some of you are seeing it as kind of like, naturally it's understandable why you feel like you've lost something so valuable. You've lost your way, or you've lost your purpose almost. But what you don't realize is that there is something a lot grander coming. Okay. It's kind of like, okay, you're lost now, but as you continue to walk up the slope, you're going to see that you are coming across 5 times more abundance and happiness. Right now, you just can't see it because you're distracted by the snow, by the storm, by the cold, right? But if you stay focused like this, stay focused on the path here, Cancer, with this Death card coming up, this chapter of rebirth, you are definitely transitioning and moving into a better journey, a better path ahead, as we see with the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this, double nines. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. This is saying that finish what you are going to start, or finish what you possibly have started in the past. But finish it up, basically, is what this Nine of Wands is saying. You know, he's kind of leaning on his wands. He's not giving up, but for your reading, at times he thinks about it. You know, he's like, is it worth it? Is it worth me going on? But look at this. The fire is still there. The fire is still lit. So the cards are saying, yes, it will be worth it. So just don't give up on your dreams, on these ideas, on this path. Okay, finish whatever it is that you may feel stuck in. Just work through it, because the Nine of Pentacles is coming through as showing that luxury, like lifestyle. So you are going to have more free time. You're going to have that better work-life balance. And we see overall happiness. Wow, look at this. Yeah. 4 of Wands. Keep your eye on the prize, but the 4 of Wands is also about celebration. So celebrate the small victories here, Cancer. Celebrate the small wins, the small steps. There's still a step, okay? Don't discount those actions that you have put in. Just because you don't see the outcome today doesn't mean the outcome's not going to show up tomorrow. It will just be 5 times better, okay? So yes, you're on this journey today. You see the storm, but the storm passes. The cold passes, okay? This is just temporary. So the cards are letting you know this is just temporary, but what is going to be here to stay is the transition, the change, okay? The death of this old energy, this stagnant energy, and you're kind of like coming up bigger and better and stronger, almost like an upgraded version of yourself, as we see here with the Magician and now like the 9 of Pentacles. So your hard work is going to pay off because you're going to be able to afford better things to enhance your business, to enhance your life. You know, if you want better equipment, better clothes, a better house, because the Empress, she's also like supporting her inner strength, you know, her inner worth. She knows that she is so valuable and needs to be seen. So some of you need to be seen in some way, and you're going to be seen. So the card is saying, you know, put value, put worth into investments. If you need to invest in your appearance, if you need to invest in your wardrobe, invest in your house for, you know, a project, or invest in your car, buying new tires, something along the lines of that. It's saying, do it. It's you know, it's totally worth doing it because that may get you recognized in some way, or it may help you be seen in some way. But also for some of you, when we look at like the business opportunity or even like dating opportunities, right? If you carry yourself high, if you carry yourself bright, naturally you catch the eye of other people, just like the animal kingdom. You notice it's always like, you know, when the males are trying to attract the females, the peacock, the birds, they have the prettiest, brightest, colorful feathers, right? So we see you may be kind of like shaking your feather. You're going to enhance something in some way where it's going to catch the eye of other people in a great way. So maybe business partners, maybe your boss. You know, if you look more professional, they will treat you better. I know it's a sad thing to say. You know, it's that just the way of the world. Sometimes people do treat you on the way that you look. If you look like you just rolled out of bed, you think you're going to get that promotion if you show up to work like that every day in sweats, right? Unless you're working from home. But basically, invest in yourself, and people will see you. People will appreciate the beauty, the time, the effort that you put into this. But from this, we also see growth. So again, it could be your equipment you're upgrading. It could be your business, you putting money into your just your strategy. We see that this is going to give you more eyes, a bigger audience, possibly to your clients. And there's a celebration here to be won. So keep that vision alive, Cancer. This is your message and what you need to know at this time. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay well and be blessed.